Hello students, today's class we are going to discuss exercise 6.3 of chapter 6 squares and square roots. Let's start with question 1. What could be the possible ones digits of the square root of each of the following numbers? The previous exercise we discussed about squares. This exercise onwards we are going to learn how to find the square root. We are having two methods. One is prime factorization method, another one division method. This exercise full of we should use the method of prime factorization. I hope everyone you know how to find the prime factors, isn't it? Yes. But first question, they are not asked to find the square root. Just they are asking what could be the possible ones digits of the square root of each of the following square numbers. Here there are four square numbers given. They are asking the ones digits of its square root. For that, look at the ones digit of the square number. Here 1 is the ones digit. So that 1 is possible for 1 square 1 and 9 square 81, isn't it? So square root of 81 is 9, square root of 1 is 1. So there are two possible digits. Got it? 1 or 9 is the answer for first one. Okay. Yeah, similarly 6 is the unit digit. The 6 is possible for the square of 6 square, that is 36, and square of 4, that is 16, isn't it? Yeah, so square root of 36 equal to 6, square root of 16 equal to 4. So here also there are two possible, 4 or 6. Yeah, next 1, again the same, 1 or 9 will be the ones digit of its square root. 5, only one option, one possibility is there, that is 5 only, because 25 square root of 25 is 5, only one possibility is there. So 5 will be the ones digit of this perfect square roots. Yeah, look at the solution. See, first one, ones digit in the square root of 9801 may be 1 or 9. Ones digit in the square root of 99,856 is 4 or 6. Here we not find any square roots, but by observing the ones place, that is ones digit of the square number, we can find the ones digits of its square root. So these are one more questions. So no need of finding any square roots. Okay. Yes. Yes. Copy down. Question 2. Without doing any calculation, find the numbers which are surely not perfect squares. Yeah. This one we know that first exercise only we learned this. We know that the numbers ending with 2, 3, 7 or 8 are not perfect squares. Yeah. Look at the first number 153. It is ends with the 3. So it is not a square number. And second number 257, 7, it ends with 7, so it is also not perfect square. 8, it is also not perfect square. But last number, look at the last number 441, it ends with 1, so it is a perfect square. One more thing children, any number ends with 1 are all not perfect square. For example, 21 is not a perfect square. 31 is not a perfect square. 41 is not a perfect square. But the thing is that all perfect squares are ends with one of these digits 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9. But all the numbers, which are the numbers are ends with these digits are not a perfect square. Example is these numbers. Got it? Yes. Next question 3. Find the square roots of 100 and 169 by the method of repeated subtraction. Yeah, from this question onwards we are going to find the square roots. Here the method is repeated subtraction. It is not our usual method, okay. But in this method also we can find the square root. We should subtract the odd numbers. Only odd numbers, that should be consecutive odd numbers. So first odd number is 1. So first we should subtract the given square number. What are the given square numbers here? 100 and 169. So I will do for 100. 169 you do as homework. See, 100, from that you subtract 1 because 1 is the first odd number. 99. From 99 you subtract next odd number is 3. 99 minus 3. You'll get 96. From 96 you subtract next odd number 5. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, etc. So you should know perfectly which are odd numbers. Some of you having confusion with the odd numbers, even numbers, prime numbers. So first you perfect with odd numbers. Don't miss. If you miss one odd number, the whole answer gets wrong. So like this, how many odd numbers we are going to subtract till you get the difference is 0. Yes, here see, if you subtract 19 you will get the difference is 0. So till this you should repeat. Now you count how many times you repeated the subtraction. Yeah, you should count that number of repetition only, the square root. Got it? What answer you are getting finally, that is not the answer. Okay, that is the end of the repetition. It will show end of the repetition, but the answer is how many times you did the subtraction, or else how many odd numbers you subtracted. That is the square root of the given square number. Got it, children? Yeah, you try for 169. So 169 also you should start from 1. Next, from that answer you subtract 3. Next 5, 7, 9, so on. Got it? Yes, copy down. Question 4. Find the square roots of the following numbers by the prime factorization method. It is our familiar method. So first we are going to find the factors. Prime factors. Yeah. Prime factors, you should know the prime numbers. Which are the prime numbers? First prime number is the smallest prime number, as well as the even prime number is 2. Yeah, 2 is always the prime number. 1 is neither prime nor composite, so 1 don't take. You should start with 2. 2 is the first even prime number, or only one even prime number, or we can say smallest prime number. Yes. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 19, 23, etc. Which are the numbers can't divisible by other numbers except 1 and itself. They are prime numbers, right? We'll go back to our question. First perfect square is 729. 729 is odd number, so we can divide it by 3. Yeah, while doing division, that is finding factors, each factor should repeat 2 times because the given numbers are all perfect square. Okay, each factors, for example, this 3 is repeated 2 times, this 3 is repeated 2 times, this 3 is repeated 2 times. When it is a perfect square, it will repeat. Other non-perfect square means it will not repeat 2 times. So you find in this way all the factors till you get the quotient is 1. Right? Now after finding square, right, in this way we have 17 prime factors of. So all the factors you arrange in this way. Next step, 2 times repeated, no, write in the form of square, that is 3 square. This pair is another 3 square, 3 square. 3 square, that is square root of 3 square is 3. Next pair, that is square root of 3 square is 3. Square root of 3 square is 3. We are having 3 times 3 square. So we will get 3 times. So if you multiply, you will get the square root of 729. That is 27. Got it? Yes. Copy down. Next number 400. First we will find the prime factors. 400 is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. Or else it is ends with 0, so it is divisible by 5. You can take 5 itself first, or else from 2 you can start. After finding factors, you arrange in this way. After that, write in the form of square, and then write one time, that is square root of 2 square is 2, another one 2 square is 2, 5 square is 5. If you multiply all these square roots, you will get the whole square root 20. That is square root of 400 is 20. Got it, children? Yes. Copy down. Next number 1764. It is also an even number. All the even numbers divided by 2. So you start by 2. You will get 441. 441 is the odd number. So odd number is divisible by odd number only. 3, 5, 7. All prime numbers are odd numbers only except 2. Got it? Yes. After finding the factors, arrange in this way and write in the form of square, then square root. You will get 42 is the square root of 1764. Yes, copy down. Yeah. Next 4096. It is also, see, for it is also an even number. What all the quotient are even number only. So all these numbers are divisible by 2. Totally 12 twos you will get. Yeah, write in the form of square and its square root. Altogether you multiply the square roots, you will get 64 is the square root of 4096. Yeah, one more question, one more square number 7744. See children, it is 7744 is divisible by 11 also, 7 time. Okay, next if you select 1 0, we can't divide, so in that case put 0 and take 2 digits 4 time. Okay, when you start by 11, this step you should be very careful. If you write 74, it is wrong. Yeah, one digit we should divide. Yeah, better you start with the 2. Because it is a even number divisible by 2. Right? Yes, if you proceed like this, you will get all these factors and write in the form of factor, that is product form, then square form, square root. Yeah, I hope you understood this prime factorization method. Repeated subtraction method, it is subtracting only the odd numbers. Got it? Yeah. Now the homeworks problems. See which are homework problems. I did only 5 problems. You should do remaining, that is 6th one, 7th one, 8th one, 9th one, 10th one, and in the question number 3, 169. Yes, that's all. We end up the session. We continue this exercise in the next class. Thank you.